What episode is this?
Oh, I don't even know.
All right, well, hold on.
Justin, do you know?
This isn't really an intro. I'm going to cut you off here. I gave a shout out, UFC fighter Tucker Lutz. This is his shirt. He just sent me this. Thanks for this. I appreciate it. This is the back, so you can see. Fucking, I went on his podcast the other day. The dude's a fucking man. He's a fucking beast. Watch his podcast. Obviously, I'm on it. It was fucking sick. Nothing else to say.
What's it called? Clean Work? Yeah.
Clean Work, yeah.
Clean Work podcast.
Where's he from?
He's from Maryland. I think he trains out of Baltimore. So I don't know if he lives in Baltimore or like near Baltimore. I hope he lives near Baltimore, not in Baltimore, but for his own safety. But
He's a fan of you though?
yeah, he had me come on. So he's the man. But yeah, check out his podcast. This is his shirt. It's fucking sick. Buy his fucking threads.
What'd you guys talk about?
Talked about a bunch of shit that I'm not going to reveal on our podcast because
That's smart.
You
Yeah.
have to watch his podcast.
All right.
So
But I haven't seen you since you fought Booty Baby, and I haven't.
yeah, that was the main topic.
Oh, shit,
I know,
yeah.
and I'm like,
You did the breakdown on Steel Nats, but our listeners haven't heard your opinion on what happened. I think you handled the whole thing.
we're gonna talk about
perfectly.
this again.
Yeah,
I feel like
no,
You gotta do
I know
it.
it's been a while, but we
it's
got
a broken
I'm
record.
so sick
but
of
yeah.
talking about
But
this.
I haven't even. I've only heard. I know. I'm sorry. Okay, we don't have to.
All right, summary.
I feel bad Steeling Naz took him
Yeah.
first, but that's
No, that's
what
not-
we
that's right, I
know.
know.
We know we got to get him when he's fresh off
Yes,
that fight.
Steeling has got me like when I'm hot. Like, you know what I mean? Like right.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well,
first
you
week
have
home.
him you're here all the time on this show. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we
all right.
get our fucking other
Well,
people.
I'll give a quick synopsis of what happened. He's a huge pussy. He talked all that shit, and then he got in the ring, and he was scared to fucking box, so he just started trying to tackle. He was probably like, I'm gonna get knocked out, so I can either just tackle him for fucking the entire fight, and then try to like, talk shit afterward and be like, oh, in a street fight I'd beat him, you know what I mean? But he couldn't even tackle me properly because he kept just fucking like trying to rip me down, and I kept trying to judo toss me, and I was just like fall on top of him because he sucked.
Because he can't even. He
Couldn't
can't
even do
wrestle.
that right.
Can't even wrestle. Yeah.
So it was a joke. I barely hit him with a few shots, like uppercuts and hooks, because it was all in close because he was fucking tackling me. So I hit him with a few uppercuts and shit. And after the 2 rounds of that, he was just like, I'm all right. He just decided this isn't for me. I'm done, and he went out like a fucking coward instead of fighting me like a man.
Have you talked to Shiz Nasty since he got arrested for beating
Yeah,
the shit out of him?
I
They let
talk
him
to him
go.
all the time.
So is he good? He didn't get
arrested.
charged? Oh,
Well,
okay, cool.
it's complicated. He didn't get arrested. He got detained. So they actually let him go. So no criminal charges.
Okay,
However, the West Virginia Athletic Commission has issued him a suspension from
Yeah.
boxing.
That's not too bad.
Well, he has a hearing. It's an indefinite suspension, and he has a hearing, and they're gonna who knows? They could kick him out for life. They could revoke it. They could
In that state,
They could
though, right?
give him a 6 month. You know what I mean? Well, it sucks if they give him a 6 month suspension, which is what they always threaten us with. Like they always tell us that's I think that's like their go-to is 6 month suspension if you get in trouble. Because they'll always be like, if you do this, and this, we'll suspend you for 6 months. There's multiple rough and rowdies scheduled in the next 6 months, so he won't be able to fight. So that kind of sucks for him.
what did he even do? Like
He
got hit.
He got hit first, so he literally fought Booty Daddy in the crowd. But
There was actually like a good amount of punches thrown.
he hit him like fucking 4 or 5 times.
Oh shit!
But Booty Daddy
with
hit,
fists too, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
with
clubs.
I was trying to. I couldn't. Nothing came to me quick enough. I was like, what kind of dumb question is
What else
that?
would he hit him with?
I was gonna say I was just watching that show Miss Marvel that just came out.
Oh, you actually watched that?
Yeah, it sucks so far.
It looks pretty
but
terrible.
it's Marvel. I'll watch
Marvel's
it.
tanking.
It
If
is.
Yeah,
you have stock in Marvel, you should have sold after Endgame.
Yeah,
I'm losing interest.
Anyways, not to spoil anything, she has her power. She can make like this crystallized light fist over her hand. So when you said what did you hit her with, I was picturing that in my head, like crystallized light hands. Like
This is a superhero.
yeah, he's a superhero. He is a superhero. But that was what I was. I don't know. I didn't know how to say that with anyone even knowing what I was talking about. But,
That's fair.
Did you
I'm
guys
an
see the
idiot.
But
Internals
anyways,
movie?
yeah, she hit him with
Terrible.
The internals?
The Eternals, whatever
No.
it is?
No.
yeah, the
Did you
Eternals.
watch it?
The
Did
Marvel
you watch
movie.
it?
Yeah, no, I was joking. He said
Yeah.
he said internals. That
Shut up.
No, but I heard it's terrible. I want to see it.
It was the worst piece of shit I've ever seen.
Joey
Really?
thinks it was good. I'm like, but
Joey's a nerd, though. Where is Yeah, we
yeah.
need him over
We need
here.
Joey
yeah,
back.
we need the return
We do
of
need
Joe.
a little bit of Joey back in town.
Little Joe
Hopefully he
Magic.
can make his way back down
He
here.
should have fought for Rough and Rowdy, get his ass in shape.
yeah, I don't know. You need to give him like a year's heads up to do anything. But since we're on the Disney topic, have you watched Kenobi?
Obviously.
Yeah, what do you think?
I think it's pretty good, but it could have been way better.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like I'm one of those Star Wars people that like if it's not Nothing
It
ever.
has to be perfect.
Nothing's ever
It has
good.
to be perfect.
Like it literally like nothing comes out that I'm ever satisfied with Star Wars.
Yeah, me too.
I
It's
hold
like-
Star Wars to like such a high standard, and I feel like Disney keeps fucking it up. I do think all these shows they've done have been awesome up until this. Like I think it's okay. It's good. All right, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but Obi-Wan Kenobi is a lot of the shit that he's doing. All right, the very beginning of it, he's very
You can
very
spoil it. It's been out for a couple
very
weeks.
like non-Jedi like traits.
Yeah, he's like a little
or
bitch.
non-Jedi like characteristics. Like he's acting like a little bitch, and he's like refusing to help and refusing to fight, and it's like, dude, that goes against everything the Jedi stands for. A Jedi, like their code, they always defend the weak. Like that's like no matter what. And he's like not gonna. Originally, he's not gonna go help Leia. Like
Yeah, he was like, yeah, what?
it's like, are you a fucking Jedi, buddy? Like
I think he just gave up. Yeah.
no,
he just
I
a
get
little
it. Like he's defeated, but like his inner like Jedi code should be telling him you have to do this. Like you can't. So that pissed me off because it's not characteristic of him. I'm like this is Obi-Wan Kenobi we're talking about. He's one of the most famous Jedi in the entire Star Wars universe.
probably-
like,
yeah, probably
like
the
probably
best.
the like you know what I mean like, and then for him to act like such a little bitch and not. Like, it pissed me off. I'm like, dude, what do you mean you're not going to go? Like, this shouldn't even be a question.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Get off your
What
fu-
else are you doing? You're gonna chop up meat and and
It
do what?
reminded me of the scene in Billy Madison when he's like, you get off your ass and you find that fucking dog.
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah.
Like, that was him, like, sitting on the porch, like, crying. Like, it's like, dude, get up and fucking fight.
That was kind of like Yoda towards the end of his life too, though, because he
And
just went
fucking-
on that island, that planet, and just kind of just like
And
disappeared.
Luke
well, he was
even
800
worse.
years old. So give him a break.
And Luke, no, but Luke was even worse. Luke
He
was
put
like,
in his
dude,
time.
when he was like, "You want me to fight an entire empire with my laser sword?" I'm just like, "Yes, that's what you need to fucking do." Like, what else are you trying to accomplish here? You're not doing anything.
Yeah,
just
so-
kill yourself. You might as well just kill yourself at this point.
Other than that, the show's wicked good. That was just the one thing that, like, I couldn't get over was, like, how big of a bitch Obi-Wan was being. And I just didn't... I knew it was going to come full circle. Like, he's going to, like,
Yeah, he's gonna-
redemption,
yeah.
like, which obviously I'm, you know, it's 5 episodes in. He's been, like, he's back
Yeah.
to himself. But still, it's like, dude, not Jedi-like at all to be sitting around on your ass, like, being a pussy and, like, not jumping at... Like, first sign of trouble, he should be stepping up to
Yeah.
help. Like, you know what I mean? That's your fucking code that you live by, so...
Quick question: what's the timeline on this?
I was just gonna ask that.
It takes place 10 years
It's-
after the events of
Episode
Order
3.
66.
Yeah. So
episode 3.
after, like, he chops Anakin's legs off, like 10 years after that, when he's just like hiding, the Empire. Empire just started.
But if you remember, Order 66,
wipes out the Jedi.
they wipe out all the Jedi, and so a few of them like scattered and survived because they go into hiding, like Obi-Wan, Yoda, they go into hiding. But the Empire wins, basically. The Civil War, like, the Empire wins, and at the time they
Before
were
the Civil
called
War.
the Separatists. But the Separatists win, and they form the Empire, and Obi-Wan's forced into hiding. Anakin becomes Darth Vader, and this takes place 10 years after that when the Empire's in, like, full power, like, dominating the galaxy. And they still,
I
like,
feel like I gotta rewatch these movies. I kind of forget
No, they're so
fucking
good.
because
I
it's
do
been
too.
so many years, like, and it's so spread out like different ways. They did it
Just
like
don't watch
middle.
well, they've
end,
jumped around the
beginning.
timeline. Like, so
That's what I'm-
even the Mandalorian, like, the Mandalorian takes place
In the future,
after the events of Return of the Jedi. So,
Yeah.
so I think chronologically, from like Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, to like The Mandalorian, there's like a 50
years.
year time. It's like 50 years after that. So like
Yeah.
50 years have passed since Anakin was a little kid. So like, you know what I mean? Like an entire, actually 2 wars, like the Clone Wars happened. Like there's been like 2 fucking huge wars. Like, so people get confused. They watch The Mandalorian, then they go back and watch Obi-Wan, and it's like the same setting, like not time. I guess setting is time and place. So I guess it's not the same setting. It's the same like locations. It's on Tatooine. You know what I mean? It's in
Yeah.
the same places. And it looks the same, but it's like no. This is like fucking 40 years before that happened. you know
Enough
what
of Tatooine though. Like they had all Boba Fett on Tatooine. Like if they have one more show on Tatooine, I'm
Everything's
gonna
on
fucking
Tatooine.
lose- I'm gonna
I know.
lose my shit.
You're right.
There's a
Too
bajillion
slow.
planets. There's
Yeah.
thousands of planets, and they just keep going back to this shithole.
You know what I was thinking about too recently? This I just also. This is what we do. Like we're talking about fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, no,
like
but
10
yeah, if
minutes
you want
in.
to go off to something else, yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead.
Anyways, yeah. Well, once we start talking about Star Wars, anything Disney, I'll do the whole show about that. But,
Yeah, we can have a whole separate
anyways,
podcast.
I always think with this, how fucked up is it? It's kind of bullshit. All right. So after when Leia and Luke were born, and
And they
we
kissed?
have to separate. Yeah, that was. We'll get to that. So they're like, the adults are like, we have to separate them across the galaxy because together they're too powerful. The Empire is going to be trying to find them, this and that. So I get it, you got to separate them. But why is it Leia gets to go live as royalty on Alderaan as a princess, and Luke has to live in like the desert in Tatooine as some like
It's a good point.
poor ass farmer, like living like a, you know what I mean? It's like kind of
I don't know, I
How
guess
they
that's-
pick that's fucking bullshit.
'Cause-
They couldn't have found like a better location.
Yeah,
Like,
well, Bail I remember Bail Organa was like, all right, we'll take her. I guess Luke can go fuck himself and live with his stupid uncle. That's,
No, I
that's
mean,
a moisture farmer.
Luke lived with like
It's
his,
literally the most boring farmer.
he
you
lived
could
with
ever
his
be.
like adopted family.
Yeah.
It wasn't even his blood family actually.
Oh,
because
Uncle Owen's on his blood.
Uncle Owen's not actually his blood.
Oh.
So
Is Lars his son, right? Lars
Um,
fucked his mom. Was his stepdad?
Lars, yeah, the stepdad. So Lars married his Anakin's mother.
Yeah,
which
that's
would be
right.
Luke's grandmother.
And Owen is
and then
Lars'
Owen's
son.
Lars' son.
Oh, so then
So it's his step uncle. So it's
who
like
the
not
fuck-
even his blood uncle.
Send him literally.
That's what I
anywhere.
mean. Like you could have put.
You-
How did you
just
choose
like, yeah.
here? Hey, I know. Let's put him in the worst planet of all time to live on, Tatooine, and make him live in the desert as like a farmer, while Leia gets to go be a fucking princess,
legit princess.
like literally royalty.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that I don't know
Yeah, he
why
got
that
fucked.
that sucks. He got the raw end of that deal.
Yeah, he did.
Granted, it was all part of the plan, though. Like I mean, it all worked out. But
Yeah, it all worked
he ended
out.
up, saving being technically the chosen one to bring balance to the Force.
Who's your
and save the
favorite
galaxy.
character in Star Wars?
I like Anakin the moment when he kills all the kids.
And then they have, no, and then they have one of the kids. They have one of the
Specifically.
kids
That's
in
dark.
In that moment.
That's dark.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding. Anakin
Yeah.
for real is my favorite character. Like his whole like
He's the GOAT.
complicated story of him. This sounds like cliche, but his path to the dark side, like everything they
great.
preach about, like what leads to the dark side, he like does step by step, and then becomes fucking.
Oh
awful.
yeah. I don't have a favorite. I like a lot of characters.
And like
Does that mean Revenge of the Jedi? What's the
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith? Your favorite?
That is a good one.
No, I'd say Return of the Jedi is my favorite, but
Also-
yeah, I'd say Revenge of the Sith is my second favorite.
Yeah.
And like the scene where Anakin and Obi-Wan fight is obviously like
Oh.
it's probably,
That's like the goated.
That,
Yeah,
was my,
that-
that movie was. That
I have
was
the higher
sad.
ground, Anakin.
I know.
You fool!
You know what I love? That just reminded
the
me.
best.
I just actually did this today. I love whenever they show fights in like stands of like sporting events, and the guy in the high ground always wins.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
always comment on it saying this.
Oh,
saying-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did it today. Literally today. There was a fight at the Celtics game last night.
Yeah, the guy
kid,
in the high ground
Kid in the
wins.
high ground is just wailing on the guy below, and I commented on it. I'm curious how many likes I got. Every time I do it, I get like 100 likes from random people. I was just like, I have the high ground, Anakin. It's over. Like, so.
No, that's true though. Like the high ground will always
The
win.
funniest thing is our friend Matt Anson from Braintree. He got in a fight at the Bruins game, and he had the low ground, but he still won because he's like a wicked tough kid. And he took a couple hits though on the way up, but then he ended up like wailing on the guy. But it was just funny. It was the video like went viral.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it was on Twitter. And it had like hundreds of thousands of views. I went on to comment that, and there was already like hundreds of comments
Oh.
like, "Hasn't this dude seen Star Wars?" Like,
Yeah.
like and like memes of the high ground thing. It was pretty
Oh,
funny.
God.
I actually texted Matt or messaged him on Instagram or something and was like, "Didn't you see Star Wars?" And he was like, "Yeah, dude, I still." He's like, "Who still came out on top?" And I'm like, "All right,
Get
like,
that kid in
You know,
Kings of Combat.
You know that's the reason why
He would-
they
he
have
probably would
Chinese
fight it.
staircases in castles.
What?
That's why they have Chinese staircases in castles
what's the Chinese
because
staircase?
if you were to rotate up to the top, predominantly most people are right-handed, so you'd be coming down on someone, where
Oh.
you're on the bottom hand side and away from the person, so you'd actually have the disadvantage of the attack. So when you're coming from the top, if you were to own the castle, anyone coming up, you could like just easily just kill
Wait,
people.
hold on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The stairway goes.
So the stairway always goes up to the left, the inside like this. So if you were to like be coming down, I would have my right hand like way higher at an angle, like way above your head. When you'd
their
be
right hand
swinging
would be
up like
against
this,
the wall.
Oh, that makes sense.
and I'm pushing down with my weight.
And
So-
their right hand's against the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's
So you'd be
why-
like coming across and like going up
Yeah.
compared to this guy just straight up, just
Yeah.
going straight into your
Don't fight on a
neck.
staircase in a castle if you're on
Oh
offense.
yeah,
So that's basically like the area in Game of Thrones.
exactly.
That's why it was
Same type
impenetrable.
of same type of logic. Yeah.
Thousands of years.
You always got to think about like siege defense when you're building a castle. Like how
Exactly.
can you
That pissed me
Stop.
off too. Game of Thrones, the whole show, they kept hinting that there was gonna be like a final stand in the area, like that because they keep talking about how it's never been penetrated,
And then it never happened?
And it never happened.
No one's
yeah.
gonna bother because
The whole show, I was like,
Where was-
Impenetrable.
Where's the area? Why
in
can't
the
I
That's where they
Veil.
were like,
the moon door.
The,
Yeah.
it's in
Oh,
the, it's
oh.
in the veil.
where they were like
There's one
torturing
gate-
people and shit.
Yeah, there's like one gate to get in, and it's like the only
and
way.
the way it's designed, you like have to. It's wicked narrow to get in.
The bloody gate is what it's called,
The
I
bloody
think.
gate. Yeah. See, he knows his shit.
Yeah.
You guys not so much.
Yeah.
But
I'm
a
the one who
nerd.
brought it up.
I'm a nerd.
But anyways, the whole show they keep hinting at it. I'm like, this is by like season 3, I was like final stand is going to be made in this fucking castle. Never
That's what
happened.
they should have fought the fucking White Walkers. That would have made
That's
more
what I
sense.
thought. I know. That's what I thought.
They didn't have time.
They didn't want to give up
They
that
were
much.
there.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's
They were
get
fucking
let's get back
let's
to,
get back on track. What are we talking about
All
today?
right, so
UFC.
Are we talking about Kings of Combat?
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, our listeners,
assuming-
some of our listeners might have no idea what this is because we've never talked about it on this show. I don't know. Who wants to break the news?
About Kings of Combat.
Breaking
Yeah.
news. Breaking news.
The news has already been broken.
Yeah, no, but some of our listeners might not have any idea.
Yeah. Well, it's happening.
Well, you got
Like-
2 more fighters here too. Official announcement.
Everyone at this table is a fighter.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
are all
shit.
fighting.
Yeah, we're all
Bob,
fighting
did
Kings
Bob-
of
Bob-
Combat.
Bob-
That's
combat.
right.
Does
So-
Bob know? You know who I'm fighting, Bob?
Yeah, you fighting my buddy Barry.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't even. Yeah, oh, is your buddy?
Yeah, I'm friends with him. Yeah.
Is he a good guy?
Yeah, he's the man.
Okay. Because I
He's
don't know. I don't know if
not
he was
only
gonna
is
be a shit talker or not.
so. To show you a little backstory about how much of the man he actually is.
Okay.
At Rough and Rowdy, he's always the one that he always rents out a huge suite and has the after party at his place.
Oh, really? Okay, so I gotta be cool with him.
Is
Okay.
he really the money man? Like,
Does he have
Yeah,
money?
oh yeah.
is he from Miami?
No, he's from I think Virginia, but he works for DraftKings, so I'm pretty sure he makes a ton of money.
Oh, okay.
We hate him then.
What?
Well, unless DraftKings is gonna pick up nothing. Well, we got to root for Jake over him. I mean, he is your boy. I get that. I've always
I'm
liked Scary
neutral.
Barry.
Yeah, I'm neutral. Okay.
I'm neutral in this because
Okay.
I'm friends with both.
We were
of them, so-
watching his fight against the Milkman recently. When the Milkman pulled in on the
Harley, yeah.
motorcycle was the Milkman was the best. I wish I could fight him so bad. I know he retired. I think after
No, he's
that
coming
fight.
back.
Is he?
He's coming out of retirement.
Oh fuck!
That's what I heard.
If I win at Kings of Combat, if he needs a guy like I want fucking the Milkman. I've been dying to fight him.
I'll try to get you in then.
I have to
so
win at
funny.
Kings of Combat though, otherwise, like my fighting career should be
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
We already talked about it. For stealing Naz, we can't go 2-0. We have to go 2-0. We can't be 1-1. We can't go 0-2. We need 2
And you
victories
guys are
there.
both fighting the hockey podcast guys. Do you guys
No.
My guy bailed. Yeah, I just called out someone on high slot.
Oh, you didn't even have a.
Oh
fight
wait.
now?
Oh wait.
No,
You're
I'm fighting some Braintree kid.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you told me
Cole,
earlier, right?
Cole Flannery.
Cole Flannery.
Cole Flannery.
Wally Flannery's brother.
I don't know who either of them are.
Okay.
I know him.
I don't know him either. That's okay
That's
though.
good. You don't want to know him.
I don't want to know. It's
And
me
I'm
versus
fighting
me versus me in there, Bobby.
All right, there you go.
It's Braintree versus the world. That's the
love
the
it.
theme.
Braintree
There's
versus the
yeah.
world.
Well, luckily
I'm fighting a Braintree kid.
Luckily
and
for
I'm
me,
not.
Yeah,
I'll,
you're the
I'll
world.
get
Yeah.
I'll get a tally in the Braintree thing if I win, since I do live up the road.
Yeah, but you're
I'm-
fighting a kid from Braintree too. So
I know.
I think you guys are on the opposite.
You come from Quincy.
Yeah,
Quincy's
yeah,
basically
yeah.
the rest
I'll,
of the
I'll rep
Braintree.
Quincy. I'll
Yeah.
rep Quincy.
We're putting on.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah. Okay.
Most
see what
We're on
Cole's
opposite
got.
teams.
Most
then.
presidents from the city. What's up?
Yeah, even though they were born.
Oh,
here.
we got-
They were born here. So.
This is huge. Can we talk about Tibbets?
Oh yeah, I was
yeah.
gonna bring that up too. Are we allowed to talk about that?
Yeah,
I mean,
we can. Yeah, keep the fuck. Yeah, I was supposed to fight Billy Tibbets, like as of like yesterday, and then now he has like warrants out for his arrest.
does he actually?
Yeah, he has like multiple arrest warrants out for him right now. So like, he can't. He's not gonna be able to fight me. Like, he can't even because like if he's gonna get arrested, there'll be police there. that'll
What did he
fucking
do?
arrest him.
Maybe we just have that be part of the thing. Be like, hey, you can arrest him, but you have to
Afterward,
let him fight.
let him fight first, and then arrest
Let him fight for his freedom.
I know. It sucks because
That'd be sick. Fight for freedom, where Bobby's the CEO.
But no, that would have been sick. But we can't like roll the dice on if he's able to. It's in a
Yeah.
month. It's literally fucking 4 weeks from now. So like, if it was further away, I'd be like, yeah, give him some time to clear up his cases or whatever. But it's 4 weeks from now. We can't have the week of like, oh shit, I'm in jail or I'm fucking.
Is-
you know what I mean? Like, on
Is the
run.
case like what just happened at that dock where he looks like he was just
No,
jumping
I
off of,
think
or
he-
is it something deeper than that?
No, I think he already had a trial. Like
Oh.
Kirk Minihan actually. You know
Yeah.
what that is he has like a harassment charge against him or something, and he violated a restraining order.
I saw him talking about that today.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
This guy's a nut.
I don't even know. Like all I know is that he said he was down to fight. We were actually negotiating, like coming up with money for each of us, like trying to make this happen. And 2 days later, he has fucking arrest warrants out for him, and he can't. So now he's like hiding out in Rhode Island or wherever he's from.
Oh, he's
So-
hiding. He's not even.
Well, he's not. I mean, he's not. No, he's not hiding. But they're not gonna. The way it works when you have a warrant, if it's not something serious, they're not gonna send people after you, like come arrest you. It's
So
just
just
like
wait?
It's just like if you come to Massachusetts and they like see you, they're gonna arrest you.
Oh,
They're
okay.
not gonna like go out. They're not gonna like go to Rhode Island and like knock on his door and arrest
I
him.
gotcha.
Transport him to fucking Massachusetts. You know what I mean? They'll do that for something serious, but if something stupid, they're not gonna do it. But
That would be priceless.
I mean,
if he
Who's this
just
guy,
showed
Kirk
up here.
Manahan? That sounds familiar.
He's part of Barstool, isn't he?
Oh,
He's
okay.
Yeah, he's like
Used to be a 98.5
sports
guy.
sports analyst and like talk show host, and then he works with Barstool with his own podcast on Barstool, this and that. And his fans are referred to as mini fans, just because his name is Mini Hand. Get it?
That's funny.
So, anyways,
He's a crazy guy.
obviously him and Billy Tibbets don't get along. I don't know what he did. He did something, but the guy Kirk fucking apparently filed some sort of lawsuit, filed like a harassment charge on him or something, got a restraining order on him, and he must have violated it somehow, which according to his Instagram, he says he didn't. So, who am I to decide? I wasn't there.
Well, you can post bail. They're not going to keep him in jail for harassment.
I
think it's an excuse.
violated a restraining order.
Billy went on a
Oh, wait.
Barstool podcast, but it's not released.
Oh.
But, well, if you violate a restraining order, they automatically hold you without bail.
Oh, so he did.
Because
Oh, okay.
if you could bail yourself out, you could just bail. Say you had a restraining order on me and I got arrested. I can just bail myself out and go kill you. Like, you know what I mean?
that makes
So
sense, yeah.
It's like if you get a caught for, it's an automatic like 30 days in jail if you get caught for that charge. So he will, if he gets arrested for that, he will not be fighting in Kingston.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So
So, okay. All right.
So there's still a chance? Or it's
I-
pretty much no chance.
I don't know.
It sounds like there's not
if
much
he
of a
called
chance.
us tomorrow and said, "Listen, I just cleared it up. I
Yeah.
went down to the courthouse. It's all good. I'm in." I'd be like, "Let's do it." But we can't just like roll the dice and hope that he's
100%.
We want to. Ideally, the next one would be nice. Plan in advance. Give
True,
him time.
true. Give him
Yeah.
time to get his fucking life in order.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So I don't know. If
Were
we
you
make it happen,
pumped?
I'm
Were you
down.
pumped for the possibility of that fight?
That would have been sick. I got right away. I was like, "This is gonna be like fucking electric. Like the whole fucking
Biggest,
South."
I'd say, literally the biggest fight of the South Shore ever. Ever.
You're right. That's literally my first.
I can't think of two bigger names, honestly,
I didn't know who
that
it
are
was.
more like you didn't.
I'm not a hockey guy. I don't know.
Anyone who played hockey knew.
I don't even know him from hockey. I just know him from like everyone would always send me the rants of
Oh,
this
yeah,
guy
I
like
know.
just acting like a maniac, and
Yeah.
I think that he's made a name for himself doing that shit.
Yeah,
But then
no, he has.
you find out about his hockey career and that he was a brawler, and
Was he a good fighter on the ice?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was like
he
a
is.
really good fighter on the. That's what he was.
I just don't think he could fight.
Do you think that,
that
like that could
anymore.
translate though?
No, I don't think so either. Like,
He doesn't treat his body
the
good.
toughness translates.
Yeah,
like,
toughness. Yeah, I can bring. Yeah,
But yeah, obviously.
but you tough. That's
well, I
like your
know
biggest
he
attribute.
used to box too. That's the thing.
Oh, okay, all right.
'Cause, one of my buddies used to go to TNT boxing back at Bayshore back in the day. And
Oh, he went there?
He went there, and he said he used to like see him back there training and sparring people and shit all the time. So that was,
Oh, okay.
that was like a few years ago, but still.
He's
like,
old. He seems old now. I mean,
He's 47.
yeah, that's
So-
kind of that's.
Yeah,
that's
he's
old.
up there, but I mean he's in his 40s. So
Yeah.
I feel like 50's the cutoff.
And he's doing a bunch of coke.
Yes.
Loves coke.
So-
Loves coke.
But I don't know. Yeah, hopefully he fucking figures it out, and then we can fight eventually. What did I just do?
So-
This thing.
What other fights we got? We got One Eye Wolf. Is One Eye Wolf confirmed?
One Eye Wolf.
One-eyed wolf's confirmed.
Who's he fighting?
He's fighting Flesh Hammer.
Flesh Hammer.
Flesh
I
Hammer.
love the name.
Another kid. He fought in Rough and Rowdy.
American Ninja Warrior.
American Ninja. So locked. Yeah. Did we announce? Did we announce Ninja?
Is that locked in?
Ninja's
Well, you
locked
posted it.
in.
You
Yeah.
posted it. Who's he
Oh, he
fighting?
did.
Ninja is gonna be fighting
Kid
rapper
Trunks.
Kid Trunks.
He's gonna destroy this guy. Like,
So-
this guy doesn't stand a chance.
So here's the thing.
I don't even know how this came about.
So here's the thing. I kind of said that too. Apparently, Kid Trunks is confident, and he has, I guess, a background. Like when he was younger, he trained for a few years amateur boxing. So he's got a little bit of a background.
Okay.
There's 0% chance this guy's ever been to the gym more than 2 days in a row in his life.
He might be out of shape now. He's
wanna see
definitely
what
out
it
of
looks
shape
like.
now. I mean,
A lot of kids like went to like a fucking boxing class for like a,
And they're
a
like,
week.
yeah, I boxed.
And they're like, I boxed. Yeah, I know. Like, it's like, dude, no, you didn't. Like, you
The
were like, you went to like a kid's fucking boxing class when you were in middle school, and I think you boxed. Like,
The
so-
ninja's chiseled from stone too. The guy, he owns a gym. He lives in the gym.
Yeah.
well, Ninja's got the most on the line here because Ninja put a 10K bounty in his head.
On his-
Oh, really?
On
I
his
didn't
own
know
head. So Ninja put up 10K and said, if this guy beats me, I'll give him 10K out of my pocket.
Why would you do that?
Is that
He's that confident.
Is that
yeah.
before or after this guy agreed to fight him?
This was like
Like, this is how we sucked him in.
this is how we sucked him in. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. He said,
Oh,
he said, I'll put a 10 grand bounty in my head. Like, get me an opponent who wants it, and this guy wanted it.
Out of all the people, like, how did we get linked up with this guy? He's like a fucking TikToker and like rapper and shit. Like,
is he a good rapper?
So you know that rapper that died, XXXTentacion?
yeah.
He's like in his rap group.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Oh,
like,
okay.
so that's like a decently known
Yeah.
artist, I guess.
That kid has millions
and this
of fans.
dude has
He's
like
my favorite
over half a
underground
million.
rapper.
Yeah, he's got like 500-something followers on Instagram. Like,
Oh, he does?
Yeah, his posts and his like videos get like 15, 20, 25,000 likes like on average. So
Kid
like
Trunks
he
is
does,
his
yeah, he does. And, like he's got fans and like engagement. So,
But
I
like,
mean,
how did he come into the picture?
Hickey.
Oh, he knew him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And they asked him if he'd fight this kid.
Yeah.
For 10
Okay.
grand.
Yeah, the kid was like, yeah.
The connects roll deep. You never know. You never know who might get reached. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. For the first time Kid Trunks called me, he was asking me, like, he kept asking the same questions over and over again. And he goes, "My bad, man. I'm high as shit right
Yeah, that's what you know. Dude, this kid looks like he drinks lean.
That's a losing answer against the
I don't
ninja.
think he has any clue what he's getting himself into.
No, you're absolutely right, Bob. Look at this
Brennan
kid.
Kelly is going to beat
Yeah.
the living fuck out of this guy.
Yeah, bet. Yeah.
Have
Oh
you
my
seen
god.
his outfit that he's wearing for it too?
Yeah.
He looks like a
The
goof.
fucking Goku one.
Did you?
Oh, Brennan Kelly? Or-
Yeah, he's dressing up as Goku.
He's already done
Yeah.
that. He did that one. Oh, he's doing it again?
Yeah.
He did that a couple rough and rowdies ago.
It's funnier now because his opponent's Asian.
Oh, yeah, I know. I didn't think
I didn't know
that.
he was. Yeah, I didn't know he was Asian until I just saw him. I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
Who else?
he's going to get destroyed.
Scary Barry. First Jake. You need an opponent.
Hot Wheels. We're
Hot Wheels.
finalizing an opponent for Hot Wheels. Need to find one for her.
I thought it was Cherry Bomb.
Cherry Bomb didn't want in.
Oh really? Oh, so we're getting Hot Wheels.
Yeah, we got Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels
though.
is the hot one.
I mean, we got a couple local fights. Actually, all right, I'll tell you a fight that I'm really looking forward to. Brian Doyle and Will Seal. I'm looking forward to that
Oh,
one.
they're fighting?
Yeah, they're fighting.
That's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, Brian Doyle, he's been wanting to get
Yeah, I know.
into this for a while. Said he's been talking to you about
Yeah, he
it.
has been, yeah.
Yeah, looks like he's in good shape. Looks like he's training.
Yeah,
and
Kid
Will
Seal's pretty good.
Yeah, and he's a rough and rowdy vet. So yeah, I think that's a sneaky.
It's funny how many rough and rowdy people. The original conception of Kings of Combat, we were like, we don't want to look like a rough and rowdy knockoff. Like, we're not going to bring all the rough and rowdy guys into it. And then one by one, they all just kept wanting to fight. And
Yeah,
then we were
literally.
like, all right. And then next thing you know, now there's like fucking 9 fucking rough and rowdy people in there.
We didn't reach out to a single one
Yeah,
of them.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, really? They found you?
Most
That's
of them,
crazy.
most of them, you do see like that. The ninja guy fights in a lot of things.
Yeah, well, he
Wolf,
goes
Wolf
everywhere.
does too. Like
Yeah, they
these
both-
guys just want to fight.
Yeah, I know. That's what
It wouldn't
it's
matter if we were running it or I don't even if you were involved, they might
Yeah.
still come.
I just thought it was funny because we were like, specifically, we're not gonna recruit all the rough and rowdy fighters. Next thing you know, it's like all the rough and rowdy fighters are in Kings of Combat. It's
The
like,
good
all right,
ones
whatever.
though. I'm glad with
Oh,
the
yeah,
ones
it's
that
all
are
good
coming.
ones.
Good
They're all
guys,
good
yeah.
fighters. It's just
And to be
Shizat
honest,
would be the
we
next
got
best
15
you could get,
fights
but-
lined up in the exhibition card, and I gotta say, like, they're all good fights. Like, we don't have any fights that it's like, oh, it's just purely for like sound bits or like entertainment
Yeah.
purposes. Like, all the fights are gonna be good fights.
That
So-
yeah, I was saying that before we got in there. Like this doesn't seem like hillbilly. Like you're just gonna have
No,
hillbilly. I
Except you.
I said straight up. I think I'm probably like the biggest hillbilly fighting
I know you probably
with the pack of cigs a day and like just going to the gym yesterday
is
and having a
Magic starting?
walkout.
Huh?
Is Magic starting it off?
Oh,
I-
that would kill me.
No.
I
The
can't be first.
The first fight is.
I'd rather go first.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, I'd rather go
start
first,
the
too.
day off with a bang.
Well, that
Waiting around.
So that
Waiting
kid,
right now
Mark
suck.
Mark Lewis, that kid, he's fighting and he's doing commentary. So he's like, my plan is to fight and then go right to the booth. So he wants to like fight first and then hop
mean,
into
if
the
he's doing
booth and do
commentary, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, he's
I think
gonna
it's a
fight
very
first.
cocky move to plan out doing commentary after your fight. It's like, what happens if you get like destroyed?
Yeah, what if you go to the hospital?
Yeah, I know. Like,
So Jake and I were talking about this. He's fighting someone who's like of very equal, like he's equal size, equal weight, equal training experience. But this kid's background is that he was a state champion wrestler. So who knows?
No, national champion
national,
wrestler, which is
national. Okay, yes.
No, that's a fucking.
that's all the
There's
states.
a big
yeah.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. That'll be interesting.
obviously,
much is he
wrestling does
fighting
not is not boxing, so it
Yeah, I
doesn't
know.
matter. But what I
maybe,
will
maybe
say,
good
He's
footwork,
got discipline.
well, what I was gonna say, what translates is
Hard work.
the hard work and like getting pushed to like exhaustion and needing to like keep fighting. Like, you know what I mean? He's been in situations before as a wrestler where his back's against the wall and he has to
And
like
you wanna die.
overcome like
Yeah.
adversity to like get to win. You know what I mean? Like that right there translates into any type of fighting sport where, you know what I mean? Like he's been there before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not the same style, but like he's had his back fucking pushed against the ropes and he's had to fucking fight his way out of it. I think that would give him the edge in that situation. I mean, I don't know what either of their skill set is, but I'm just saying like that right there, that mental You know what I mean? He knows what it's like to be tired and have to keep fighting.
Yeah, no, well, they wanted me to fight him at first, and I was like, first off, he's like 190, and he's a national champ. I'm like, that's just not a good.
Yeah, but national champ in wrestling.
Yeah, but national. I don't know. For us,
The majority of MMA champions have come from a wrestling background.
but like for us in wrestling, like if you win sectionals, that's a fucking huge deal. Like you're an absolute beast. Or like if you get the states, you're a fucking like absolute fucking legend. But when you win nationals, you're like a god at that point. Like you're literally like
You're Brock Lesnar.
So he has, all right.
Yeah.
I could have summed everything up I just said with he has mental toughness.
Exactly.
He's clearly proven that he has mental
his
toughness.
mental
Bro,
toughness. Yeah.
he's probably has the strongest core like around. That's what I mean. When you're saying he has the same build, there's no way. If he's a national champion, his fucking insides are
Mark's
fucking
just got to hit him in the
solid.
head. Hit him in the head and see maybe
Yeah, I'm
can't
not-
take a head hit.
I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna fade Mark on this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we should do picks too
I'm
for
gonna
the
fade
Kings
Mark.
of Combat.
Yeah, no, we can do some picks right now. Cole, I don't know about Cole, but I'm gonna be fading Mike also.
Oh,
probably.
damn. That's cold. That's cold. I didn't see you at the gym this morning. I got Showtime
Or last
Yeah,
night.
Jake, you
or
trained.
last night.
I trained 3 days this week, and I did an hour cardio yesterday.
Where you going?
I went to Cobar's.
Oh, you go to Global?
Yeah.
He took the last 2 days off.
I
What times you go?
He'll be there.
You go in the afternoon?
Yeah,
Like,
like-
what time is afternoon?
4:30, 5:30.
Alright, so that's like midday.
Yeah, midday. Oh yeah.
Afternoon is like 12.
That's nighttime for me.
Okay.
Great gym though there.
Yeah, it is.
Shout
great
out Mike
gym.
Foley.
Greg, you got you got a heavyweight bout yourself.
Craig's got a good
right?
fight.
I have an
Greg, I'm
absolute
actually really looking
battle.
forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you fighting this guy that's like 270?
Yeah.
He's about 300, probably 6'3".
No, he's not.
I don't care.
No, he looks skinnier now. He's
No, Blake he dropped it to Blake
Yeah,
Gilball.
he dropped
He-
I don't know who that is.
He's a
but-
Braintree
kid.
He's way younger than you, so you
yeah,
wouldn't know.
but who's doing the matchmaking? Like, why would they put you against someone?
No,
he asked.
No,
they asked
no,
for
it's
each other.
He wanted to be the champion for the High Slot podcast. I was going to be the champion for the Steel and Naz
Oh, he's on the High
podcast.
Slot podcast?
Well,
Is he?
they're just sponsoring him. He's just like friends with them. So I also know Blake, but yeah, we've always had like a somewhat like friendly competition rivalry, kind of like
Okay.
beef towards each other, just being big boys. But and then we both recently lost weight, so we're down to like around 225 area each. But his forearms are triple the size of mine. His neck fucking twice.
he's
the
got a
size.
big
He's
neck.
fucking huge.
That's that intimidation factor. that would
Dude,
scare me.
his,
But
like,
either way,
physical- yeah.
I know how hard Craig goes. I don't know. I don't know nothing about this kid.
Yeah. So
This kid,
yeah,
he'll go
I don't-
hard. He'll
I-
push
he-
himself.
He's supposed to. Has he said he's going to go to core boxing?
Oh,
Blake?
I don't know. Well,
Has he said that he was
it's
training
core
anywhere
box.
else?
So I saw a video of him hitting the bags in his basement or something the other night. He didn't look bad.
Let me see the video.
I don't
Yeah, we're gonna have to study
I
that.
don't have a video. I was shown a video.
Okay.
Justin?
Yeah, I don't have a video. But
Well, basement training is kind of a.
Nothing to be scared of.
Fighting the bags fight different from fighting a person.
your buddy Kev Curvo.
Oh yeah. Wait, did you get an opponent for him?
Yeah, he's gonna fight Connor.
Connor.
Who's he fighting?
Connie Sins.
Oh my
I don't know who
lord.
that is.
Who the fuck
He's
is
just their
that?
buddy from Quincy. He doesn't same
He's
type
from
of
Milton, he's from
situation.
Milton,
Neither of
yeah.
them
Oh,
like
really?
neither just like
This is
two
great.
tough dudes, but like neither of them have like formal
Alright, that's
training
good.
or anything.
Connie's a
like that.
beast though.
So who's
Is Curvels your age? Would I know
Yeah,
him from
yeah,
like the
yeah.
Bahamas
I'm
trip?
taking Connor
Yeah,
on
he
that.
went to the Bahamas.
Kid's,
Oh, I'll take-
kid's hands are fucking.
Nah, I'm taking.
I
Curvels.
think-
Oh, I'll
I
take
know,
you
I
straight up.
remember
Straight
that.
bet, $100
He's a
right now.
Boston firefighter. Who's Texas Tony fighting now?
Seems
None
like
of
he
us
may
are.
have backed out.
What? Really?
Yeah, he has not responded to like my last like 8 messages.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
weird.
Yeah.
Well, good thing we didn't slot him in to fight me. Like
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
supposed
yeah, I know.
to, 'cause-
Well, that's what he's probably
Everyone's
scared for.
bailing out on Bobby.
Well, he said he wanted to fight me.
Yeah.
I like need an opponent, so he's 2-0 nothing rowdy. So we were like, hey, like, want to fight me? And he said he was all for it. So
What? So you do have an opponent now?
kinda.
Okay, not
He has
unofficially.
What's the deal with this? Is this guy like gonna fight? Like, did he sign anything yet?
Yeah, I said he's got his contract in hand, so I'm assuming him and his
He
team
has
are
a
reviewing
contract
it. Contract in hand.
All right.
Yes.
So we
And
can't, can we not talk about it yet until he.
I talked to his manager on the phone yesterday. His manager's exact words were, "We're all about it. We're gonna blow it up. We're ready to bring it. We're ready to hype this up. We need that ink." So I sent him his contract
You
today.
sent him the ink.
The ink is in hand. So he just needs to ink it,
I don't
and
understand.
and we will be good.
All these people that I deal with takes so long to fucking agree to shit. I agree to all my rough and rowdy fights in like 8 seconds.
Yeah, like, you just say yes.
They're like, hey, you want a lawyer to look this over? I'm like,
No.
how much did it say there? 50 grand? All right, here do I sign? Yeah,
Well, yeah, that's
you
pretty
know what I mean? Like, like a lot of times they get like Pac-Man's getting paid like 5 times as much as me. I don't know. They take forever. I'm like, dude, what are you guys waiting for? Like this guy, same thing with like. I was supposed to be fighting this kid Dylan Bostic for fucking like a month straight. They're like bitching about money, this and that. Then he backs out for no reason. Then you know, then I had another guy that got fucking warrants for his arrest, so that fucked it all up. And now this other guy's.
Who's this guy though?
taking
What's
forever,
what's
too.
his background?
We can't. I don't want to even talk about it until he fucking signs anything.
We won't.
Last time I prematurely talked about Dylan Bostic, and then he backed out. So
We won't prematurely talk about him, but he's someone that will be known even way outside of Boston. So
I'm
Okay.
gonna literally annihilate this dude too. Like he has zero chance. Like
Can you give me a clue?
Is it Jake Paul?
Imagine.
I would.
Dude, you're gonna fight Jake Paul one
That
day.
would be
I can see it.
electric.
I can see the future. I'm telling you, you're gonna fight Jake Paul one day.
I say it every time. He will.
Yeah.
He
Well,
will. The road to Jake Paul's a long one,
Because
but
he's gonna get better at boxing, continuously training, and then he's gonna literally
they
get
both
false
will.
bravado.
Yeah. But Jake Paul's, I still believe paying people. I don't know.
No.
I don't trust his
That's
career as much as
the
yours.
only way I would ever trust a Jake Paul fight to know it is 100% not fucking rigged if Bobby
Yeah.
Lang was standing on the other side.
But
of it. The only fucking
Bobby, if
person
you
in
offered
this
you
world.
a couple milli to like take a dive, would you debate it?
I would do what Bruce Willis did in Pulp Fiction. I would agree, take the money, and then put it on myself to win. And then just beat the fuck out. And then just kill him
See,
in the
that's
ring.
what I'm saying, Bobby.
And then kill
Bobby,
him in
yeah.
the ring and just flee the.
Yeah, Bobby's a Jedi. I told you, Bobby's
no,
literally a Jedi.
yeah, Bobby knows.
That's great.
Yeah, I
Bobby.
would never actually do it. I would be like, yeah, I'll do that. Give me the money, and then I'll just beat the fuck out of him in the ring.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, that's the only person I'd ever trust. That'd be so sick if you really did do that double cross bet.
That's what I would do. I would not even kidding. I would Bruce Willis it all day.
He dies. Like he dies. Remember, he kills
Don't,
Jake Paul.
no, Jake Paul's
I know,
gonna,
I'm in like an Uber driver, like
Yeah.
on the way out, like in the
With a duffel bag, you jump out the window.
Yeah, it's like the movie. They're like Jake Paul's dead.
You hear it on the radio. The Jake. Yeah. Oh my god.
You feel that you killed the man.
I'm driving away.
Don't give a fuck.
Damn.
That'd be so fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's gonna
That's the
happen.
new goal is to con and then kill Jake Paul.
That's the goal.
Just
Everything's
completely
leading
just
there.
dupe him in every way. I actually heard. I don't know how true this is. Like you don't know like what you can believe in, whatnot on the internet. But the internet's saying that he lost like all his money in cryptocurrency. He had all his money. In
No,
crypto.
yeah. Everyone that had money in crypto is fucked right
Let's
now.
not talk about it, please.
Oh, wait, you got fucked? No,
yeah.
we're going there.
It
lost-
hits
I
close
lost
to
it.
home.
I'm about to do what they call a round trip in crypto, where I bought like post pandemic and went all the way to the top, and we're coming all the way back to my buy-in price. So go buy some Ethereum.
No, I'm
Fuck.
good. I'm good. I'm gonna buy some Dogecoin.
Yeah, I lost
Fair.
like. At
Buy-
least, well, I didn't lose shit. I
Buy
didn't
Pulse
lose anything
chain.
because I didn't sell. You only lose it when you sell it. You know what I mean? If you just
Yeah.
hold it, you never
Very
pay
true.
it.
Yeah, I haven't lost
I'm-
a single dime yet.
I'm negative like 20 grand
Ugh.
from when I
What'd
like,
you
I-
buy?
this weird shit called Theta token years ago that was like
I've heard of
you
it.
couldn't even like get it in America. It's like it's on like a Chinese website before there was regulations. That was back in like 2017, and I held it for like a long time, and then finally. Like during when everything was booming, I made like 30 grand off it.
But you
and
didn't
then
sell
I
it?
didn't sell it.
Oh, you should have sold.
I put it all on the Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin kept going up, so I was up a shitload of money. And then I never sold it, and now it's obviously Bitcoin's down. To
This whole, yeah,
20 grand
you
or
can't go wrong holding. We're all holding some things.
I will die before I sell it. I will let it go
Agreed.
I'll let it go to negative money. I'll get a message that says like you have to deposit more money before I sell it. Like so, I don't give a fuck.
Is that possible?
No, it would just the asset would just go to zero.
Yeah.
It
Wait,
should
you
be
invested a
very
good
low.
amount then.
And in that particular, I mean, I've invested a lot of money over the years in different things, but in that particular thing, it was like only like 3 or 4 grand that I.
But didn't you say for that particular one it was like a swing of 20,000?
I
Yeah,
made
but
10 times. So
That's probably about right.
I bought 3 grand worth of it, and it's all time high. Before I sold
Okay.
it was like around 30
Got
grand.
you.
So I made
And
like,
then it
I
went
like
all the
10
way
I
back
10X'd it.
down?
That's basically what
Then I
happened
put
to
it
me.
all into Bitcoin. So like Bitcoin obviously goes up
Okay,
and down,
okay,
up and
gotcha.
down. But now Bitcoin it's still in Bitcoin, but Bitcoin.
Right.
I basically bought half of Bitcoin at the time. Bitcoin was like 60 grand. My shit was worth like 30. I bought like half of one, and then now it's down to like 10. So whatever you know.
There's
what I
like too
mean?
many
Or
people
20 or
that
whatever.
are getting paid in Bitcoin and like have stake in Bitcoin for me to think it's gonna fail.
I don't think it's gonna fail. I think it's gonna come
Like,
back.
It won't.
it has
gonna
to
take
come
forever,
back.
though.
Like,
This happens all the time.
Owning
Yeah.
half of Bitcoin one day will be a very fucking good
Just
thing.
zoom out. That's what I'm saying.
Just zoom out.
Don't look at the ups
When
and
it's
downs.
worth a milli, you'll have 500 grand.
Yeah, I know. That's what
I don't know if it'll get that high. It could. I don't know. We'll
Honestly,
see.
if it keeps going low, I'm just gonna buy the other. I'll just finish. I'll just get a
I
whole.
feel like I should buy now. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
so low.
you should.
It's not a bad time.
No, this is what you should do. You should do dollar cost average every week. So say if you were going to invest $10,000 before the next boom, take $100 and invest it over the next 100 weeks to make that $10,000. Because if it's going to go in a bear market for the next year and a half, if it still like reacts to the trends that it used to have. So as it goes down, every time you put in that $100, you'll just get more satoshis of the Bitcoin as you go along. So say it'll get like 0.3, now you're getting 0.4, now you're getting 0.5, now you're getting 0.6, now you're getting 0.7 compared to just buying all at 0.7 when you dollar cost average like that. Unless you hit that bear market bottom, it's like the best way to invest. So just over this bear market, you should be doing a small amount of money and whatever you think is going to boom after the fucking...
Stocks. Do stocks too, because that crashed.
I'd rather just fucking put it all in and let it ride.
Yeah.
I
That
feel
sounds too. Yeah, it sounds like too much work. I don't know.
Yeah,
about
it's way
that.
too much work, and way too much patience and fucking discipline. I'd rather just fucking put it all
I'm here
in.
for the long run.
Just put my balls on the table and be, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so what
What else?
we
We
got?
haven't talked about
gotta-
UFC once.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I got a pick for tomorrow. I'm riding Joe Lozon because Donald Cerrone's an old bum that doesn't train anymore, and this fight was supposed to happen like a month or two ago, and one of them got COVID. I
Cowboy
think
got sick.
Cowboy got COVID. So yeah, Joe Lozon's gonna kill him, and that's my pick. Anyone else?
Don't you know Joe
I
Lozon?
like that pick.
I don't know him personally, but he's from this area.
You went to? Didn't you go to his gym?
No, Liam did.
Oh,
Is he
okay.
from Lowell?
No,
So
he's
he's in
from
Bridgewater,
Brockton,
right?
Bridgewater,
Oh,
Brockton.
his gym's in Bridgewater.
His gym is in Easton, actually.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
it used to be in Bridgewater. Now it's in Easton.
Well, regardless, the piggyback off of what you were saying about Donald Cerrone, he falls into the category of people that I say to bet against.
he does movies.
Yes, there you go. This is a rule I live by. Anytime you see older fighters, whether it be boxing, UFC, whatever, if you start seeing them in movies and commercials and shit all the time, just bet against them,
Yeah.
fade them,
Yeah.
because they're putting all their time and energy into like fucking movies and shit. They're not where they should be in the gym training. Like they're not in the gym training when they're on a fucking movie set for 12 hours a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, and now it's like, oh shit, this guy's on his way out. He's trying to like, make some quick money with all and like grabs. You know what I mean? Doing all this movies and shit. Like while he's still relevant, trying to make as much as he can off of it. So I always look at it. The minute you see anyone in a movie, just bet against them.
He doesn't train anyway. Like he's literally not training. He just like wakeboards and like probably fucking rides horses and just drinks beer.
But he's still a
whatever.
beast.
I mean, he can still land a head kick.
I mean,
but,
if I'm telling you right now, I wish there was a fucking database.
I want to see the odds.
to like.
No, you're
keep
totally
track of
right.
this.
You're totally right.
Any UFC fighter that's been in a movie in the last like couple years.
What's their record?
while they were filming movies?
It would be interesting.
Yeah,
I
Ronda
guarantee
Rousey.
you, Ronda Rousey, she was in the Entourage movie.
Yep.
Dead like 2 days later.
Yeah,
Like,
head kick to the moon.
yeah, like you
We
know
also
what I mean?
have Calvin Guitar fighting this weekend. That's gonna be my pick.
Calvin gets. Yeah, I don't. You said
Caden,
Calvin.
Caden,
Guitar.
Caden.
We did this another
I
time
know.
on the
Same
show.
thing, dude.
I don't know how.
I don't know who
pronounce
he's. I don't know the guy's fighting. I was gonna, obviously I want to take him.
What's the guy's
This
last
guy's from
name?
Massachusetts.
Emmett.
Yeah.
Oh,
Josh
Lozon is all right. According to this website, Lozon is plus 145. Absolutely fucking hammer that. Because Cerrone's a bum.
When's the last movie Cerrone's been in? Let's go. Let's pull up his IMDb page.
I think it was fairly recent.
Yeah, no, I saw he was in some shitty like. Yeah, hold on.
If
so
he was in a movie
Watson.
recently, I will put $1,000 on.
He's recently, like within the last month, it released.
Is it
No, well, not when it released. When it was filmed.
Terror on the Prairie is what it's called?
All right, sounds like a horror
No,
movie
in The
too.
Commando
So now
2022.
if he's in like B-list,
Yeah, he's in like
movies,
shitty movies.
All right, that's even worse.
Dude, he's been in a lot of movies.
That's
actually.
what I said times 10.
Yeah.
When's the last movie he's been on?
It's 2022. It's called The Commando.
But when there was a film, that's
If
key.
it's out in 2022, then
gotta
yeah,
be recent.
It's like filmed in 2021.
possibly. I've never even heard of this movie, so maybe it's just like a low
if
budget
he's
fucking thing.
Shitty, in like shitty low budget movies, that's like all right, come on.
Oh, it's on Hulu. Oh, wait, no,
it's-
it's
alright.
not. This is a different movie. Sorry. No, I don't know anything about this movie.
All right,
But
he's on Hulu. Never
we're
mind.
gonna take that logic and ride with it because I'm
telling you right now.
Is this probably
Even
both
if
of
you-
their last fights ever?
Probably. Even if he wasn't doing movies, we're still
No,
gonna fade
Donald
him.
Cerrone will fight for 5 more years, and then he'll just show up and get destroyed for money.
That's what he's been doing. He
I
hasn't-
know.
I don't think he's won a fight. I don't remember the last time he
He
won a fight.
tied. Who did he fight? Anthony Pettis.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think he tied him. It was a draw. But that's his last time he didn't lose.
I'm just saying he doesn't do camps. He doesn't train. He just fucks around and he's just doing.
and they're
he
like
doesn't
friends.
care.
He's a
They were like
cowboy.
laughing during the fight.
That's
He's
what
a
happened,
cowboy.
yeah. He literally is a cowboy. Yeah.
He's the man. I like him, but I'm just I'm calling facts a fact's a fact. You know what I mean? Like, I'm calling like I see it. Like, you do fucking movies, you lose fights. It's that
Yeah,
simple.
Joe Lozano's done 0 movies.
Yeah. What's his IMDb page? Oh, he doesn't have one.
Yeah, he doesn't even have one.
That's
yeah,
what
better.
you
That
want.
should be
That's
the
what you
thing.
want out of your fighters.
And he's the underdog, so we're
If you
taking
have
that.
one fighter with an IMDb page and one who doesn't, just bet the guy that doesn't.
Yeah.
And you'll win
Fair.
every time.
Yeah. All right, well, that's all I got.
Yeah.
So we don't know. You don't know the guy caters.
No, I
Guitars
saw his
fighting?
name, but it doesn't
You've
ring any
never
bells
heard.
to me.
No.
I didn't really look into it.
I feel like Qatar has to win this. It's been a while since he's won a fight.
He's still.
He's kind of old. The guy is fighting.
Who was the last guy?
37.
He fought who the fuck? One of the best guys.
That
in
was
the
in
world.
January, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that.
I can't remember his
Yeah,
name.
I remember watched that. That was a sick fight. That was a fucking nasty.
Is that
fight.
what he
Yeah,
like?
actually,
That both our faces were like fucking
he won by
destroyed.
Didn't Cater win by decision?
No,
I think the other guy
Lost by
won
decision.
in decision.
Oh.
Yeah.
He got this. He got destroyed.
That was the
though.
same when Rob Font had that same fight versus Aldo too. And I think he lost in decision as
Why the
well.
fuck can't I remember?
Yeah, I forget.
It was a
I'll just look it up.
Jija, the Chickadees guy.
Chickadees?
Chickadees, I think was his last
Oh,
fight.
it's Max Holloway.
No. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he got destroyed, but I don't know why I can remember him. But he got destroyed.
Chickadee.
He got,
I think
Oh,
that
no,
was
it
the
was
second to
more
last.
No,
That was the second to
It
last.
was more recent than that. That was. Yeah, he got beat the fuck out of by Max Holloway.
Oh, he fought again?
I
He
take
fought
it back.
in January.
He fucking beat Chickadees.
Okay,
He
yeah.
lost to Max
I
Holloway.
was a-
He's not on a
yeah,
bad
he did.
stretch
Yeah,
here
But
at
I'm
all.
saying, like, fighting Max Holloway and losing is, like, better than beating.
Anyone else? Yeah,
Both
yeah,
people,
better than
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Especially by decision. Did he lose by decision against Max Holloway?
I thought he did. I thought he just got just destroyed. It was kind of like when
Yeah, I think
Sean
it was
O'Malley
five,
fought
yeah.
Oh,
the other day.
yeah, it was
Like,
that-
It was kind of like that. Just like
Chris
just
Matino?
destroyed him for like the entire fight.
Yeah,
but didn't knock him out.
Chris Patino got cut.
Yeah. Well,
saw
no, he had
it,
a
yeah.
3-fight contract though.
Oh, he did.
Well, maybe he's doing 2 fucking promotions because he's definitely not fighting UFC. His
No, I
next
think
fight.
I heard he's fighting for another promotion.
Oh, he is doing CES.
CES,
yeah.
Good for
Oh
him.
yeah, hope good luck to him.
I think
He is good. Like he is good. Like he used to be when he was in cage fightings, he was nasty. But like I don't know the
But
skill
that's
cap.
like being nasty in the minor leagues and then going to like the majors.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
The fucking
It's
difference
still
in
like
skill is
it's still
insane.
really good, but like
Yeah. I mean, he beat the
Just-
fuck out of anyone on the street. Like obviously he's.
Dude, he would not get knocked out. You say that
Yeah,
Sean
same
O'Malley
thing,
fight?
actually,
That was
someone
insane.
made a very good point to me the other day about golf. Like someone who shoots like in the 80s is like nasty. Like you golf with them and you're like, oh, this kid's someone shoots like an 84. Like, this kid's fucking nasty. If they ever went and like golfed against like the PGA Tour, they would look like a child playing with men.
Yeah.
You know what
Someone
I
that
mean?
can play par like a scratch golfer is insane.
That's what I'm saying. There's different like levels. It's the
They're
same
hitting
thing,
shots that you're like, dude, how do you hit
So
that?
like those
Fucking
guys who
insane.
play in like local tournaments and destroy people, but then they go up to the next level and they get destroyed.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same. I think that's kind of the same thing with like smaller promotion, professional fighting, and then you go to like the big leagues, which is the UFC, and you just get
You just don't
destroyed.
even. Yeah.
It's all-
you're-
it's all in the
you're,
putting.
You're a big fish in a small pond. Then you get into the big pond. You're like, oh fuck.
Drive for the drive for the show, putt for the dough.
That's actually it's kind of like in college sports too. They always say it's like. The kid is nasty in high school, and then you go to college and you're just average. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
like, guess what?
everyone's
Every
nasty.
single kid here was nasty in high school. Now you're one of a million.
Yeah,
you know what I
everyone
mean?
was a hero
These
back
kids
when
were
they were
all,
young.
you were like fucking the captain, fucking scoring all the touchdowns last year when you were a senior. Sick. So was this guy. So was this guy.
Yeah.
So was this guy. You know what I mean? Like,
Legit.
yeah. So.
And then the NFL, it gets even fucking.
yeah, I know. It keeps
Oh yeah, I heard the
Strained out a
NFL
little
gap
bit more.
is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Even like the practice squad to the regular guys on the team, like it's fucking insane.
Do you have any advice for us, Bobby, as newcomers to training?
Yeah, you should have started training months ago.
Yeah, I know. I didn't really. I didn't even take the fight until like literally Sunday, or was it Monday? It might have been Monday.
We all, yeah. Me
No,
and
it was
you-
Monday. I
We
took it
took our
Monday.
fights this week, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby, I got a
that's
I got a
my
question
advice,
for you.
is, like,
Go and take a time machine
get a
and go
time
back.
machine,
Yeah.
go back in time and start
Yeah.
training.
It's impossible to go backwards in time, only forward.
I'm definitely more worried for this fight than fighting my brother who I knew
not
wasn't
debatable.
doing anything.
There's scientific.
Yeah, due to relativity.
Theories, yeah, I know all.
You can't go backwards. You can only go forwards. And people go forwards in time all the time.
Yeah,
Time
we're
tra-
we're doing it right now.
Yeah. Or just in relativity. If you were to run around this block, and we were to synchronize our watches, you would run around the block. When you came back, yours would be slower than mine.
No, not at that small of a scale. But
No,
what you're talking about.
No,
when
we
astronauts
couldn't
go to
tell,
space,
but like
When astronauts
Relative.
go
relative.
to
Going way over my
space,
head right now.
And
Yeah,
they fly around the fucking Earth, and then they come back.
Yeah.
Their watch should be off by like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like that. This scale, because we're in the same. It's all has to do with gravity, and we're in the same gravitational area or whatever. So
It's
it wouldn't be-
relativity.
on Earth, it wouldn't be different, but when you leave Earth, now you're in a different gravitational field.
Technically, I think they're faster.
I don't know.
'Cause, yeah, 'cause you-
Listen, I've
'cause
seen
you-
Interstellar. I know what I'm talking about.
What a movie. that
Pretty
that
sick.
does explain it well. Kinda.
But
Yeah,
all right, what were you saying? Oh, you're gonna say something. We got off.
I don't
topic.
remember.
You had something to ask me about advice for fighting.
That was the advice.
Yeah,
Back
yeah.
time.
There's
It was
something
literally
And then-
start a couple
Yeah,
months
Yeah,
earlier.
okay.
No, I did have something to ask you, but I forgot. I'll try to remember it.
Well, were you training in any way before this?
No, I mean I've trained a ton of boxing and wrestling and jiu-jitsu like years ago, but like
But do you like work out regularly?
yeah, I used to be, I used to be shredded.
Fair.
I used to be good.
Kid
But now I'm
shredder,
28
right?
So
I'm
I
28
am
now.
like the only guy who hasn't been in the gym in like since Rough
yeah,
and
you're
Rowdy.
smoking a pack of
Providence.
cigarettes a day. I don't. Yeah.
Well, it just makes the story that much better.
Yeah.
You should walk up to the ring smoking a cigarette.
That's why,
I really
that's why
should.
I'm
I might.
That's why I'm fading you super hard.
Fade me. Fade me.
Kid literally is. We're driving to boxing today. He's smoking a cigarette in a glazed donut.
No.
Are
I
you still-
swear to God.
Are you like done smoking cigarettes or
No.
I'm smoking a lot less. I've had 2 today. I've had 2 today, and it's like 4. I'd usually be up to like at least
Dude, pack lips.
8.
At least.
Just pack
I might
it.
just start doing the Zyn things.
Yeah, do Zyns.
for the month.
You should.
That'll-
I'm on that's probably the move. I'm fiending a cig right now, but we're gonna battle through it.
Let's pack a dip. Let's do it live
No,
on air.
I'll fucking throw up.
Yeah, that's
You'll
the best
finally
part.
get that puke.
He
that
still
you
owes
want
me a
so
throw
bad.
up, by the way. He goes, I'm going to throw up. I go, that means you gave it all that you had. I want you to throw up. He's gone to the gym 3
By
times.
the way,
No, I sparred. He hasn't sparred yet.
I sparred Craig on the second day.
Francis, Joseph, and then Jorge.
I saw
and-
you had a headgear on when I was leaving,
Yeah.
and you look like you have a
No,
rock in your eye.
no. That was from Joseph. I was gonna.
Wait, who's Francis?
Francis is the Muay Thai kid.
Oh yeah, the kid with
Yeah.
the okay.
He's actually fast and he's good.
Goes to the core box.
Yeah.
Like works there.
He's a young
Yeah.
kid. Yeah. No, he doesn't work there. He's a young kid. He's
Yeah,
looks like a
young kid.
teenager.
Yeah, he doesn't work there.
Well, yeah.
They
no,
say to watch out for Jorge.
Yeah, well, right, live the fuck up.
I know Jorge.
I want Jorge.
You think
I want
Jorge's
to
good?
spar Jorge every day.
I've never seen him, but he looks like a beast.
Oh, you
Oh,
never,
you haven't
never met
sparred
him?
him?
Never spotted him.
He
no.
goes every day.
Oh, he must. Well, your time schedules probably don't wind up.
So who's that kid you were sparring with today?
Well, I didn't spot today. I was just doing mitts. That's my trainer.
Who's
Sean,
that?
Sean McDonough.
Sean McDonough.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
get me on the
no,
mitts.
Jorge's a beast. I've seen him like hitting mitts and shit. Yeah, I know.
Oh
he's
yeah,
a
he beat the
beast.
shit out.
Dude, I literally Jake hit him with a fucking uppercut like a dickhead and like snapped his head back. So Jorge hit him with a 10-piece combo and the side soda. I literally just jabbed him and he was like, "You want to go for knockout? We can go for knockout." And I was like, "No, dude, I'm fucking jabbing you away from me. Leave me
Oh,
alone."
he got like mad.
Yeah,
no,
dude.
yeah, because no, it's like you're like 240. So
Yeah,
like, no matter what, the
exactly.
punches are gonna hurt.
Yeah,
But, like,
but that's what I was trying. He was coming in, and I'm literally just trying to just like quick snap a jab, but his like head's getting rocked back. I'm like, dude, stay away from me.
That was Jorge.
Yeah. And so then he like same thing, hit me with the
Yeah,
fucking
you gotta be
6
careful.
piece.
When you know someone's better than you, you have to like not try harder, or else
Yeah.
they're gonna fucking kill you. It's just like it's like a
No,
little.
see, I look at it the other way around.
You just try and kill everyone.
I think if you're going against someone who's better than you, you should go all out, and it's on them to decide how hard they want to go.
Okay, all right.
You know what I mean?
All
Like,
right,
why
yeah.
am I going to go easy on someone if they're better than me?
Okay, I like that.
You're
right.
I'll go as hard as I can. And if you're actually better than me, then you can match my level and go from there.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, why? You know what I mean? It shouldn't go the other way around.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like what? Unless they're just trying to help you get better. But like if they want to, if it's like mutual
I agree with
sparring
that.
and you both want to get better, it's like.
That's
hey,
like kind of how
hey,
we were doing it. It's not cool when someone's just better than you, like at a way higher level. Because same thing, like he's holding back to a level, and I'm also holding back because I don't want him going fucking 10 times harder. I
Yeah,
like
get
when
someone your level
yeah.
you can open up against.
It's same thing. Like we were hitting each other, and like we had a few shots where we go back and forth, hit each other a little bit harder than normal. But it wasn't to the point where I was apologizing because
Yeah,
I'm
it was-
like,
yeah.
yeah, we're fighting. Like it's
See,
literally like we're even.
See,
match.
like if I was sparring with one of you, I would tell you to go all out as hard as you could. And
Okay,
I would just.
and you would match that level.
I would just like.
you just be
Yeah.
dodging,
I
like
would just,
blocking and shit.
I wouldn't
yeah.
be a dickhead, but like I wouldn't like get mad if you hit me and start like teeing off on you. I would just be like, yeah, good job, you got me. Like,
Yeah, that's what
you know what I mean?
okay.
Like, I would
That's how it
I would
should
like
be.
match your level.
I want to hop in the ring with you.
Yeah, we can.
Let's go.
When do you spar, Bob?
Not scared.
Destroy you.
I'm not scared.
When do you spar? What time?
Every Tuesday.
Okay,
Tuesday
in the
at
morning
like
though.
10:45 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I can just go whenever. Like,
Yeah.
I could.
But you work-
I would-
yeah, you-
I
you're
could just
working when
like
I'm
come
free.
there on a day and meet you guys.
Yeah.
If you want
Yeah.
me to. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I say we do that too. I might go that Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
I work here on the day.
10:45.
I'll be
Yeah,
there.
you can come on Tuesday.
Alright,
Tuesday
cool.
morning.
Beat the
I gotta be the champ. Gotta fight the champ if I want to be the champ.
That's true.
I won't get mad at you if you hit me. Like, if you hit me, you hit me. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Because the kids that I spar with, we go all out and we fucking.
I need to go all out.
That's well, even when I'm getting I know exactly what I want to ask you. Leading up
I get yelled at for going too easy sometimes. Like, there's been a couple times where I've like sparred kids that are way smaller than me, and I like push them in the corner, and I'm like, I like know that I'm like hitting them hard, and I'm way bigger than them, so I'm like, I kind of like light up, and I've gotten yelled at. Like, they're like, fucking don't let up on them, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, knock them out. Like, they like, like, because I used to spot. They haven't been there in a while, but there was like a crew of like wicked intense people, and it was like it was like 100% effort every time we got in the ring. You know what I mean? It was like hardcore fucking sparring. Like, I used to leave there like with concussions, like once a week. Like, you know what I mean? But that's how you get. In my opinion, that's how you get better.
But you gotta like be careful not to.
Yeah, you don't want to do it too much and get hurt, but at the same time, it's like, do you want to get better or not? Like, you know what I mean? That's the only way you're gonna get better. Like, you can go through the motions all day long.
When should you take a break from sparring? That like the last week leading up to the fight? Like, what's your preparation?
The week before you shouldn't. Just because, honestly, some people say 2 weeks before you're not supposed to. I'd say like a week and a half. Like, don't stop. Like,
we don't have
like 10 days.
We don't have 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't have a lot of time. Someone like you should just be sparring
every day,
as much as you can.
Like every
because
day, every day.
You have 1 month for your first fight ever.
Yeah.
Like, you should literally be sparring like fucking at least twice a week for the next 3 or 4 straight weeks.
I think I've done it every day since we started.
I mean, every day is stupid because you got to do other shit. Like, you got to like work on your skills and like work on like your mechanics and stuff. You don't want to just like go out there and fucking brawl the guy. You know what I mean? Like the thing is, you have to like train all the skills and mechanics, like not sparring, and then you go in the ring and you try to implement those while you're sparring. You know what I mean? You can't just spar every day and think you're gonna get better. Like, you need to like spar, then be like, all right, this is what I need to work on. Then go work on it with like the mitts and the bag and all that shit, and then you go spar again and you try to, do the things correct.
Because honestly, that's what I was doing. Like, I've noticed every single time I've gone in sparring after learning a drill or like trying something else, I'm like trying to implement it, like do my pairing, keeping the feet. Yeah, exactly. So.
You know what I mean? Like, me and my trainer, we set up a video and we film it every time, and then we watch the video and we break it down, all the things I did wrong, and then we try to work on that in the next week, and then I try to correct them the next time I'm in there.
Do you ever switch your stance?
No.
No, you should not switch your stance.
Dude, he was
saying that earlier.
No, he's so dumb. He literally he would jab with his left and switch stance, jab with his right, and it was the most annoying fucking thing ever. Don't do that. Yeah.
Someone said this to me one time. Like, boxing, like, you could box your whole life and never be an expert at one stance. So what makes you think in 1 month you're gonna master 2 stances? You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
like work on mastering or getting as good as you can at one stance before you're able to go back to the other.
But the only thing I have to say is when I play hockey, I can only take a slap shot righty.
It's not hockey.
And I cannot take a wrist shot righty, but I can only take a wrist shot lefty, and I can't take a wrist shot slap shot.
So you clearly
lefty.
didn't actually play hockey.
No, I'm telling you, I did. I played in high school. Like,
and would you use a straighty stick?
No, I could only play lefty because I could only shoot a wrist shot. So like, I only shot snappers. I couldn't shoot a slap shot righty.
Hockey, I have news for you. Everyone only plays either lefty or righty.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
But I couldn't shoot a slap shot.
You choose one or the other.
All right. So this is my logic. I
was a lefty. I didn't.
This is my logic, though.
Like, hey, let me try a righty stick next.
No,
shift.
but if someone's like, hey, I need you to do a slap shot, I could be like, all right, I'm shooting a fucking righty slap shot because I can absolutely beam it, but I can't do it lefty. So what I'm saying for boxing is like I have a good left when I'm like,
switch.
And if I switch, I have a way stronger jab righty.
No, I have one little move where I switch, but it's for like 1 second, then I switch right back, and it's just to catch people off guard, like to close the distance. Because if someone has a reach advantage on me and I'm having trouble getting side of their reach, and it works good against southpaws, is when we're moving around, I just real quick take a step forward with my right foot and I jab with my right, and I throw like a 1-2 from a southpaw stance just to catch him off guard and close the distance. But then I land, I throw a 1-2 and I switch right back.
That's kind of like what I was doing though.
You know what I mean?
It wasn't like I was staying in it. I eventually was going back. I was hitting you left, coming back, throwing my quick jab out, and then going right back to left.
You were just jabbing with both hands. Like,
I was just double punching. I hit him with the.
You were trying to be Dominic Cruz. That's the most annoying thing.
Yeah, you should definitely try to just master
being ready, unless you want to be lefty.
Literally, do not under any circumstance switch stance when you're a beginner.
I might have.
You know what I mean? Like,
he doesn't get it. Like, everyone's telling him not to. He doesn't care. He's gonna.
All right, so we'll end on that.
When I win,
if you're a beginner, just don't switch stance.
Yeah, I'm gonna be late for work.
Get in there.
Call my fucking dentist.
Get out of there.
All right, let's get real.
July 16th, Kings of Combat.
See you
Everyone
there.
here is fighting.
Everyone's fighting.
No, eventually.